So when you're feeling overwhelmed too much with your feelings, you can just go running or climb the staircase, okay, literally. Because there is scientific, these are all scientific facts, okay. When you let your emotions exist, when you give your emotions the space to exist freely without judging them, without criticizing yourself, without saying it's bad, demonizing your negative emotions, when you feel them, when you face them, when you embrace them with love, when you say to yourself, it's okay to feel this way, it's okay to get my heart broken, it's okay to feel hurt, it's okay, my feelings are valid. I approve myself, I validate my feelings. Obviously, if the other person didn't do anything, I wouldn't be triggered and be feeling this way, okay? Obviously, they have done something which has triggered these emotions in me, which are now coming up to the surface, but I will address them first in a healthy way. So I make sure I don't lash out on the other person immediately. I wouldn't respond. If a person has hurt me or in whatever, their words have impacted me on a deeper level, I wouldn't immediately go on them and crash out or lash out, okay? I always hold myself back. I need that space, that anger, that built up anger or whatever to exist first, to go through it, release it, to be first calm in my nervous system, and then I will go and talk with them. So, anyways, that is one another thing. So, also here, as much as you are honoring your feelings, that's why it's important to open up and tell your feelings to the other person. May it be good for them, may it be bad for them, may it's not what they want to hear, but still, if something is bothering you, you have every right, all the rights to talk about that uncomfortable emotions and about your truth to the other person. Because if speaking your truth could destroy this connection, it was only ever yours at the cost of your own silence, at the cost of your own peace. Something which is real would never be destroyed by the truth, okay? Carl Jung has said this. If it can be destroyed with the truth, let it destroy with the truth. If speaking your truth, if speaking about your uncomfortable emotions, how you are feeling about this person and this connection, breaking it, it was never real then in the first place. It was fake, okay? If you lose that person by speaking your truth, it's rather good to lose the other person than losing yourself, than being fake in this connection and losing yourself by creating a version of you that they will like and accept, but you don't even like and accept that. And all this time, shit, man, you have been faking it. You not even have been honest with you, neither with them. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Always be true and honest to yourself. Always be true and honest with your boundaries, with your respect. Learn to respect your boundaries. Be true to your boundaries and to others as well. Always be true to yourself. You don't have to be very true to people who have hurt you, and try to do it repeatedly. Try to do it like, because see, people who have hurt you once will do it again. That's who they are. That's their true character. That's their nature. You can't change them. You can't change the habit, okay? A person doing a mistake once is a mistake. Okay, it can be forgiven. If it's not that big, it's okay, it can be forgiven. But if they do it again, even after saying sorry, even after saying they will change, that's lying. Then they are lying to you, they are trying to manipulate you. So don't fall for their words. Always look over their actions over words. Okay? Always see actions over words. When it comes to people, always observe their actions over words. That's how you will save yourself a lot of time, a lot of your energy, And also, your youth is too precious for you to be wasting it on people, explaining them, chasing them to act right. You shouldn't have to tell anyone how to like behave with you, okay, and how to act right with you. Sometimes we accept the love that we think we deserve. At that point, maybe you thought that this person is what you deserve. But maybe you deserve much better, you deserve more. And ask yourself, why am I chasing or running after a person who doesn't even know how to treat me well, how to treat me right? If you can't even treat me any better than how I treat myself, what is the point of this whole connection? What is the point of this whole thing? And also, respecting that other person's boundaries, as I said earlier in this video, doesn't mean when you are saying about your feelings, you always can't come out as very perfect, right? No human being is very perfect. So, whatever you have said, you have said. Let it be, let it go. There is nothing more, there is nothing better that you could have said to make them feel better. See, you don't have to make anyone feel better about them, about their bad behavior, about their inconsistency, and unavailability in a relationship. You wouldn't have to make them feel better about all those behaviors, though. If they are bothering you by doing all of this inconsistency, not showing up as you want, as you are, not as you want, but how you show up to yourself every single day, if they're not doing that, why are you? My question is, you are not in love now, you are acting from a place of attachment. You are attached to this person, and that's why you cannot leave them behind. So the only question is, why are you so attached to someone who can't even give you that emotional intimacy, that emotional, provide a safe space for both of you to heal, learn, and grow together, who can't even, hold you or hold a safe space for you in this relationship, for your emotional feelings, for their own feelings. Be open about their feelings, also respect your feelings. If you are a person who is very loving, kind, gentle, open minded, forgiving towards yourself, not criticizing, not judging yourself, then why would you accept a person who is not any of that? Like, does that make sense? To me, it doesn't, though. So, okay, that's all for the thing. Don't try to be the good person. Don't try to be the good partner, good girl. Let go of that picture. That's no longer your narrative, okay? Embrace the dark side. Embrace your shadow self. Embrace all those unacceptable and unacceptable parts which other people didn't like and didn't accept in you. You approve yourself. You accept those parts and give yourself those parts in you the loving attention and care that it always wanted so desperately. Is at this point, you are not looking for that person to love you. You are sometimes looking for that love within yourself. You want to be loved by yourself. So really the question is, do you want this person, or do you really want this person, or do you just want this person to want you back? If your answer is the second option, that's where you know. If you just want this person to want you back, to choose you, to love you, to take care of you, to provide for you, to give you princess treatment, maybe you are not even doing any of those things for yourself. Otherwise, why would you? I'm not saying you shouldn't expect all these standards, because these are the standards in your relationship. But yeah, the question is, if you are not giving that to yourself first, how will anyone else from outside give that to you? You have to be consistent with yourself. You have to show up for yourself every single day and check in. Even if you don't feel like it, even if you don't want to go to the gym, even if you don't want to write your emotions, even if you don't want to talk about your feelings, still you have to talk with yourself. Talk with God. That's how you connect with yourself. That's how you ground yourself. By talking with God, by going to therapy, or by watching psychological videos on YouTube. That's therapy. Go to therapy. That's how you pour energy into yourself. That's how you learn to love and respect yourself, okay? Go watch videos on YouTube how to learn to respect your boundaries, how to create a healthy relationship first with yourself, so that can now the overflow of your energy can literally naturally attract people in your life that knows how to treat you right. Okay? You naturally attract. You don't chase. You attract people who are at the same frequency as you are. Okay? You don't attract what you want. You attract who you are. So if you don't like what you see in front of yourself right now, it's still okay. It's okay. Accept yourself. Be grateful for wherever you are today. You wouldn't be here and you wouldn't be wanting all these things if it wasn't already yours in future. So start being grateful for wherever you are today and whatever you are doing and whoever you are today. Be grateful for that. That's how you multiply your blessings in life. And start loving yourself just the way you are now. And start working on yourself as well for the person that you want to be. And you will naturally then attract the person that you are to yourself. Be your own friend before you expect anyone else to be your dearest, caring, loving, you know, friend. First, start being that for yourself. That's all. And here's a little writing, a piece of writing that I have written down few days back, and this is what has come to my mind. That's why I have put it into my words, into fruition, and literally this is what I have learned for the past few days. So okay, I will read it for you guys. Loving you is a privilege, not an obligation. So don't be with someone who makes it feel like loving you is an obligation. As I said earlier at the starting of this video, it's an honor to be with you and spend time with you. After all, not everyone deserves access to your energy, emotions, and soul. It's too sacred, it's too powerful, and it's precious, which can't just be touched or shared with anyone. Okay? So be selective about who you let in. Not everyone deserves access to know you this way, right? You can't trust. What? Okay, wait. Your soul, it's too sacred, powerful, and precious, which can't just be touched or shared with anyone whom you can't trust. So protect your energy, protect your peace, learn to respect your boundaries. That's how you learn to express your that's how you learn to respect your boundaries, by limiting access to people who are bad for your mental and physical well-being. Okay? It's better, it's too precious to lose. No, it's not better. Okay, it's too precious to lose you rather than lose people in your life. Love is supposed to come from within their heart. Love is something natural and unconditional. If they feel it in their chest, if they feel it in their heart when they see you, if you don't feel it in your heart when you look at them, when you look at their actions and eyes, then they are not the one for you, my love. Leave them. Leave them. Let that man go to prison, okay? Let that man go back to God. You don't want this man. Let God deal with this man. You don't have to seek for revenge. The best revenge is no revenge. Go completely cold turkey, go completely silent, move in silence, make your moves, move on. Okay? Some moves needs to be kept a secret. Like some moves need to be made in silence. God said this to me a few days ago, and that's why I've been making in silence. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, world is so abundant and vast. You will find someone better. But before find someone better, first become that better version of you to yourself, and that's how you attract people who are also this new evolved better version of you. And one day you would be the best thing that ever happened to someone. So until then, keep being the best version to yourself, keep choosing yourself. So one day they would choose you over anyone and everything, and they would be sure about you. Okay? They wouldn't treat you like an option. If they're having to choose you and over someone else, let them choose someone else. Okay, let them go let that man go to his level of girls who are easy to get, who are easy to deal with. He doesn't want to change himself. Okay, he doesn't want to evolve, he doesn't want to grow, he doesn't want to be a man. So let him go. He's a boy, let him go. Okay, you will get your man, but first be a woman to yourself before you want to attract that man. A man like man, a masculine man, a man who gives you that princess treatment, who doesn't make your fairy tale type of love and dreams just a fairy tale, but he makes it happen. He makes you the one, and he you deserve a man who is sure and 100% certain about you. Okay, who makes you a priority, not out of habit but out of choice. So yeah, so where was I? A choose someone not out of habit but out of choice, a one that they would make willingly by themselves, to not be loved as an afterthought, but as a priority every single day, making you feel special every single day, making you feel like you are the best thing that ever happened to them. Okay, that right there is the one that you are meant to be with. If you have found this kind of love, or you are yet to find this kind of love, so that right there, you're meant to have this kind of fairy tale type of love in this lifetime. So trust the process, believe in it, and it's already yours. That dream wouldn't have been planted in your mind or head. God wouldn't have planted that dream in your head if it wasn't already yours in future. Maybe you already have that person in future. Maybe you already have your dream partner. Maybe you are already spending your good, funny, silly, giggling days with them. So, yeah, that's all. The rest is on you. No one can ever teach you. See, even I, listening to my videos, can't teach you what's going to work the best for you. So, I would say you know how to love yourself, how to fall in love with your own life before you fall in love with the idea of someone else falling in love with you. Okay, girls usually like to fall in love with the idea of someone else falling in love with them, but they're not really loving themselves, they're not really choosing or wanting themselves. They just want that person that man to choose them back, to love them back, but they are not even. Funny thing is, they are not even loving themselves truly. They're not even choosing themselves, making them feel excited when you think about yourself, making yourself feel so, good about yourself every single day. Even if you make some mistakes, even if you have some flaws or insecurities, even if you're making some bad, messed up mistakes, but it's nothing is bad. For me, to be honest, every decision that I've ever made in life has always led me to exactly where I'm meant to be. I wouldn't be here today if I didn't deserve this moment. I wouldn't be here today if I wasn't meant to be here. So I know whatever decision I make, I'm always being guided by the source, by the divine, by God, to the exactly right path in my life. I have that trust that everything is always working out in my favor, meant for my highest good and highest good of all. So, no matter which direction I choose, I know I'm going to end up exactly where I'm supposed to be, and that's in the right path in my life because the universe has always got my back. That's how I always talk to myself. Whenever I am in a troubling or dangerous situation, that's how I calm down myself. Then I fight for myself, I fight for my justice. And I shouldn't have to fight always to prove my worth, to prove my, why I am worthy of their respect, why I'm worthy of a person's love. I don't do that anymore, to be honest. I don't beg anyone to love me right, to treat me well. If you can't do any of that, I will talk to you once about how I really feel, because I care about my feelings. I don't know if you care or respect it or not, but I do care and respect about my feelings. So I will let you know once what you have done wrong. You change, you either know how to improve yourself, well and good. I can maintain the connection with you, otherwise, I cannot. I will simply cut you off. That's what I do. I don't drag it. I just cut the friendship, cut the relationship off right then and there. No matter how much I like someone, the way I am treated is more important than the how much I care about them or how much I like them. Okay. That's how you respect yourself. That's how loving yourself means also respecting your own feelings, your own boundaries, your own voice. Okay? I will stand up for myself always, protect my inner child to make her feel safe. Things which I could have said back in the past when I was having an argument, or maybe I could have said this, I could have said that, oh, I could have done this or that. So rather than having that regret, I will call people out on their BS. Okay, but politely. Right at the heat of the moment, politely. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by the word it's funny? It's not funny to me. It's not a joke to me. When you make a disrespectful joke about me, it's not a joke, it's not funny. Okay? Explain by that. Already, by the way, when they proceed to explain, by the way, they already will look stupid because you trying to explain why that joke is disrespectful already makes it even more rude and disrespectful. So you can then just ask, like, oh, okay, is that your humor? Okay, do you need help? Do you need ambulance? May I help you? You do you need therapy? Do you need like care or attention? I can give it to you. Do you need any help? Do you need are you okay? Are you fine? Is life good with you? I don't think your life is really good with you. And reason why? you're making it bad for me, right? Because you are feeling so miserable and unworthy in your life that you are trying to make me feel the same way. By the way, these few last lines I'm not going to say, but the initial ones, are you okay? Are you fine? Till that part, I'm going to say it. Because the rest part, I don't even have to say it, Already me saying it like this is gonna their mouth. That's how I had to learn how to stand up for myself. By the way, bye bye, guys. Take lessons from me from this video on how to stand up for yourself when someone is insulting you or disrespecting you. You can do all these things that I have said in the last part of this video, like, are you okay? Do you need help? First of all, ask them. Make a poker face, okay? Very serious face. You cannot be laughing even if that joke is disrespectful. You have to be serious with yourself. You have to take yourself seriously. Otherwise, how will the other person take you seriously? So be serious, make a poker face, and proceed to ask, like, can you explain what do you mean by that joke? Sorry, I don't understand. Now when they proceed to explain, that's already rude, so they will look stupid. Then reply, okay, so that's your humor? Are you okay? Are you fine? Do you need help? Shall I call the ambulance? Is life good with you? Is everything alright? Is everything fine? I swear to God, when you say it in this tone, in this way, that's gonna be a huge mad reaction from their side. They're not even going to, approach you with that disrespect kind of shit they have going on in their life with you. So it's nothing about you when someone insults you. It's all their own insecurities, hatred that they are projecting onto you. Every person is projecting something, okay? May it be good, may it be bad, may it be positive, may it be negative. People are constantly projecting. So it's nothing about you, it's everything about them. When someone says a joke, makes a joke or something that's not good, like that's disrespectful or that's just doesn't make any sense, just know that it's saying a lot about who they are and who they believe themselves to be rather than you, okay? It has nothing absolutely to do with you but everything to do with them. So just leave them, let them go. Who needs to deal with these people? Because first of all, you're trying to fix them or help them out. See, loving someone doesn't necessarily mean that you have to help this person out. If they are your friend and they are making this kind of stupid jokes or sick jokes, you don't have to help or fix them. You can just be like, you know what, I'm not willing to hear all these things from you. I'm sorry and I'm thank you. I'm not interested in listening to all these topics and listening to all these jokes because I think that's disrespectful and I don't like that. Okay? And just leave. Leave, you don't have to say anything else. Just leave. You have explained everything. These Some people don't even deserve that kind of explanation, so for people who don't deserve that kind of explanation or reply or worthy of a reply from you, you can just go like the previous wala, how I said ki, are you fine, do you need help, that one. Or if they are your friend and you feel like maybe they just deserve a small reply, so you can just go like, I'm sorry but I'm not interested in this kind of topics, and whatever you have said to me right now is a reflection of who you are, not who I am. Because what you think I am is exactly who you are, not who I am. So I'm not dealing with that shit, okay? I'm not dealing with that shit. and just leave. Cut off, leave. You are not staying with this sick, disrespectful people, because what happens on the longer run, now you start feeling insecure, now you start feeling uncomfortable within your own skin. By staying with this, you become the five most people that you spend your time with every day on daily basis, you become like them. So if you don't want to become like them, if they are not something you want to preach or be like in your life, please leave, rather than wasting or involving with this low frequentional energies and vibrations. This people making jokes out of their own anger, frustration, sadness, misery, okay, pain, shame, guilt, fear. All of these are the low vibrational frequencies. You don't want to lower your high vibrational frequencies, like your own positive energy, happiness, love, peace, kindness, and mess with, lower yourself to match their energy. These people will always try to drag you down, okay, to their level. Don't don't fall into that trap. Don't lower yourself to engage or even acknowledge their existence, okay? Such a low vibrational frequency. Why would I step away from my abundant high vibrational frequency to deal with or mess with your low vibrational frequency? Because I'm not willing to do that. I respect myself. I'm sorry, I'm not like you, okay? And I don't want to be like you. I'm, I mean, like, thank you. I'm good. I'm good with myself. I'm enough. I'm enough for myself. I don't have to prove why I'm good, I deserve your respect. Because if you can't treat me right, that says a lot about you. Maybe you don't even respect yourself. So that's why, how can I expect you to treat me right or respect me right? I will just leave, cut you off, and leave. That's all. That's the solution, baby. That's how you move on. Okay, bye bye. I love you guys. See you guys in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye, my lovies.